Alright guys, welcome back to another one. In today's video, I want to spotlight a really exciting mod that is currently in development for Kingdom Hearts 3. One that seeks to basically introduce an expansion, a story expansion into the game, revolving around the events of Castle Oblivion. As we know, in Kingdom Hearts 3, when we save Aqua and make our way to Castle Oblivion, the way in which we restore Castle Oblivion back to the land of departure and save Ven is a sequence that happens very quickly. Aqua just simply whips out the Master's Defender Keyblade and breaks the spell that locked away the land of departure. I mean, sure, we got to explore a small little hallway and there was that Vanitas fight, but I do feel as if this sequence right here was just a bit rushed. I think a lot of us were expecting to actually go into Castle Oblivion and explore the multiple different floors with Aqua as a party member to inevitably reach Ven. This would have been a really cool way to restore the memories that Sora gained throughout his experience of Kingdom Hearts' chain of memories. Well, Reawaken Kingdom Hearts is a project that has been in development for about a year now. What started off as a simple Castle Oblivion map mod has turned into something seemingly much bigger. This mod is being created by CPAZ along with Timoram and Caleb S'mores assisting. Most of you guys here should know who Caleb is. He's responsible for the very impressive Traverse Town mod, which is currently the closest thing we have to an additional world DLC for Kingdom Hearts 3. Still to this day, this Traverse Town mod is one of the most impressive Kingdom Hearts 3 mods there is, just because it genuinely does feel as if Square Enix themselves have created this. So to know that Caleb is a part of this project is really, really exciting. Now there are quite a few different custom map mods for Kingdom Hearts 3 that allows us to explore a new custom area in the game. However, to the degree of actually having story cutscenes, treasure chest locations, scripts and events, enemy encounters, boss fights, that's something that still hasn't happened. It is totally possible to see something like a custom world, but obviously, something like this is incredibly ambitious and is all time consuming. I think that the closest thing we actually have to something like this, with a lot of custom work being input into it, where it genuinely does feel like something coming from Square Enix, is for one, like I said, looking at Traverse Town, but also the Olympus Coliseum Arena mode, a mod that introduces an arena mode into Kingdom Hearts 3. I still feel like to this day this is the most ambitious Kingdom Hearts 3 mod that has ever been created, because he made an arena system that actually completely works with multiple different arena matches, with rewards, with like the trophies that appear there as you complete the different matches, a new custom location that just feels so natural to the world of Olympus itself. Like, this genuinely feels like real Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC. So from the footage that we've seen of Reawaken so far, it seems like it really is at that same level. The first big one here is custom cutscenes. Fully custom cutscenes. We've known that this has been possible now for a little while, but it's yet to actually be implemented into a big mod project, and it looks like this is going to be the very first one. I feel like having something like custom cutscenes is the difference between making a big mod expansion project like this feel official to something that is obviously community created. So it appears as you make your way through Castle Oblivion, there will be different trigger points here where story-related cutscenes activate. I think the cutscene part is honestly the most exciting aspect of this mod. For one, it just makes the experience of something like this feel more natural, as if it was coming from Square themselves, but number two, to actually get a story as if this actually is a part of the Kingdom Hearts 3 narrative. To actually provide some context and to further flesh out the journey that Sora, Aqua, Donald, and Goofy take to save Ven. Now, looking at how Castle Oblivion works from a gameplay perspective is quite interesting, because CPAZ and his team can't actually use Castle Oblivion from Chain of Memories as a point of reference, as worlds throughout Chain of Memories don't work like traditional Kingdom Hearts worlds. So they've had to take on some creative liberties of their own to make something that is as simple as Castle Oblivion, that consists of mainly just white marble hallways, into a world that has a strong focus on platforming. This is the thing that's sticking out to me the most when it comes to the level design of Castle Oblivion here, and it's kind of genius. This is an aspect of Kingdom Hearts that has lacked for the longest time. I feel like Kingdom Hearts 3 had more of an emphasis on platforming and actual world exploration compared to other Kingdom Hearts games, but the Kingdom Hearts game that always did and always has done platforming the absolute best is, of course, Kingdom Hearts 1. From Kingdom Hearts 1 forward, Square Enix mainly just put all of their focus into the actual combat system of the game, with platforming taking a back seat. And flow motion was a mechanic that came from Dream Drop Distance to be put into KH3. It isn't really used all too often, or at least in interesting ways within Kingdom Hearts 3's level design. But CPAS here has actually wanted to further incorporate flow motion so that it's actually used in the platforming aspect of the level design of Castle Oblivion here, which is genius. It's kind of funny to see people in the community doing more with flow motion than Square Enix did in the actual game itself. Looking at how they've designed some of the castles so far from the in-development footage, it does give me heavy vibes of sort of what Square Enix did with KH2's Cavern of Remembrance. Still to this day, one of the best pieces of Kingdom Hearts content because it was Kingdom Hearts 2, but now with a level that actually focuses on platforming and actually using the growth abilities you get from the drive form into the actual level design. It's sort of a similar vibe going on here, as if this could potentially be KH3's version of the Cavern of Remembrance. Other typical things that you come to expect from a Kingdom Hearts world are here, like treasure chests, and it also seems as if there is a card collectible, like the cards from Chain of Memories, that you need to collect in order to be able to progress through the doors. It seems like some doors require a certain amount of cards in order to enter. This is the type of thing that I was hoping for from the Remind DLC, and it's just a little bit disappointing that we didn't get something like this, like a whole brand new area to explore with different story encounters and sequences. Remind's bulk is very much just additional boss fights, which of course is great. We still needed the data fight mode to be there in KH3, just given that the secret boss fight for KH3 for its base game was incredibly disappointing. We did get the additional Scala area. It was simply just one area though, and while I'm grateful that we got that, it definitely isn't up to the level of what we're seeing right here with Reawaken Kingdom Hearts. So it's that classic tale that's as old as time. Just simply leave it in the community's hands. Now, there's no indication as to when this is coming out. It has been in development for what looks like about a year, though it was only officially revealed to be this bigger type project about 6 months ago. It was only just recently announced, though, that both Caleb and Tim are going to be helping out with this, so it's good to know that there is some additional support going into this, as, of course, this is very ambitious. If you want to be updated on Reawaken's progress, then be sure to subscribe to CPAS's YouTube channel. The link is in the description down below. I felt the need to put a spotlight on this, just because I feel like more people need to know about it. It should be on your Kingdom Hearts to look forward to list, without a doubt. However, guys, that's all for today. Be sure to leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Subscribe to the channel to keep up with all the shenanigans going on here. Check out my other social media platforms. A big thank you, as always, to the Turkey-tastic patrons. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and we'll talk real soon.